Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's your girl Brina. If you new, click that subscribe button. If you like my content, slap that like button. If you want to share with your family and friends, slap that share button. I want to talk to you guys about keeping things for professional, especially at certain events or whatever. Um, First thing I need to point out is when you work at an event or when you're trying to film an event or whatever the case is, even if you're just studying the event, it doesn't matter. You have to keep it professional. You have to you have to picture yourself as if you were ready to just take on anything. And sorry about that, everybody. Ignore that. But anyway, I just want to I want to say something. Being professional means you have to keep stuff at a professional level. You got to spot people when they're being unprofessional. And I want to talk about how certain people, I'm not going to mention any names, you know who the fuck you are. Let me just point it like that. You know who the hell you are. The one thing I want to express is this. When you work at an event and somebody is paying you to do it, you gotta keep it professional. You gotta make sure your stuff is set up right. You gotta make sure that everything is balanced. When you don't have shit balanced at an event, it's gonna get fucked up. I'm just thought I'd point that out. I don't give a flying fuck how much they're paying you. When you doing a professional event, you gotta book shit 3 to 6 months in advance. You can't just book shit all willy nilly. You gotta book it in a way where it'll make sense. And to be perfectly honest, I've seen some people being unprofessional in certain events, and to be perfectly fucking honest, it looks pathetic. So to all you people out there that's trying to book events and trying to do shit last minute, don't do that. Cause that's gonna fuck up your reputation. And you don't want that. You don't want to be known as a person who is being unprofessional to the point where you can't get shit done. That's your money that's gonna get fucked up. And you're not gonna get good ratings out of it. I just thought that I point that out. I did 2 interviews so far. One with my sister and one with a friend of hers. I did it last night. It was an awesome thing I did. That was the most professional thing I could have ever done. First of all, I set up things damn near an hour in advance. I went ahead, made sure everything was balanced. I made sure the lighting was right. Even though the light was a little bit bright, it doesn't matter. I still made sure everything was set up according to how I was supposed to get set up. See, when you set up things the right way, that's how you get more jobs. That's how you get more gigs. And that's how you get more money. You can't get more money by doing shit all willy nilly. That's how shit get fucked up. Everybody want to put on this stupid facade that everything is just supposed to go all according to plan. First of all, that's not how shit works. That's not the way the world works. When you work at a job and you work at somewhere professional, you gotta keep it tight. You gotta keep it steady. You can't just look at shit and think that because somebody giving you a free pass that's just gonna fucking work. First of all, y'all gotta stop with this unprofessionalism shit. Booking shit at random ass places. No, when you book an event like award shows, a wedding, or even a party, you gotta keep it fresh. You gotta keep it professional. If you're gonna book an event, this is my suggestion. Find, look for something, say like the event is in October. I'm just saying this off the back of my head. Say like the event is in October. Like right now, right now it's August 30th. And shout out to my mother, mom. Happy birthday to you. I love you. Just thought I'd give you a point that out. Mama, I love you. Happy birthday. And I got you. So just thought I'd point that out. But anyway, I want to be clear about something. If you're going to do anything in advance, look for places. Let's say, like I said, say like your event is in October. All you got to do is all you got to do is look for places around March or April. Look for places. Look for places that you know you got to book. Book the places. If you can't really figure out a way to do it on your own, hire a booking agent. They always find good places to book. And they love booking shit 3 to 6 months in advance. Find a place you want to have the event. Set everything up. And if you need a professional camera person or whatever, hire somebody. Hire somebody that's willing to put in the work. Stop hiring motherfuckers that don't even want to come to work. What is y'all doing? Are you crazy? Everybody want to do shit last minute. Everybody want to do shit all willy-nilly. You can't do that. And stop putting your goddamn feelings on the job. Leave that shit at the door. Leave it at the door. Put that shit in your back pocket. Sit on the shit. Pull it back out when the job is done. Or at least when you get your money. And stop charging these ridiculous ass prices. Nobody ain't got $2,000, $3,000 to pay you with. Stop. Stop that. Charge your shit under $1,000. If you charge it under a grand, you'll be fine. Motherfuckers will be willing to pay $300-$400. They will be willing to do that. And if you book yourself in advance, that's cool. Now, if you've been doing this shit for over 10, 20 years, I can understand you charging more. I get that logic. But the thing about it is that don't nobody have $2-3 grand to spare. People ain't got it like that. If you're gonna do an event, set a price range, and I'm talking to filmmakers and promoters. I'm talking to y'all with your unprofessionalism asses. I'm talking to y'all. So, all you gotta do is when you book an event, you book something 3 to 6 months in advance. When you do that, you're paving waves for anybody else who wants to work with you. And if you're gonna work with somebody, make sure you don't have an attitude. Don't bring that shit to the job. It's a job. It's nothing personal. And another thing, if you're gonna do an event that you gotta film, this is my suggestion. Charge up your shit 2 to 3 weeks in advance. Just charge your shit. Test it out. Take it outside for a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? Really work on that. Here's the thing about booking shit in advance. The best way to prove yourself to book shit in advance is to get it done. I'm not saying this shit to be fucking funny. I'm not saying this shit just to be stupid or whatever. I've seen so many people go on YouTube, be on YouTube, TikTok, Insta, whatever may have you, even Facebook. I've literally seen motherfuckers make this huge mistake. They get to the event, they don't have their pieces. They don't have all their shit put together. And then they want to charge people ridiculous ass prices. First of all, when somebody books your ass for a gig, you charge shit under the table and draw up a contract. If you're gonna do this shit underground, this is my suggestion. You do this contract thing with anybody that books you for a gig. Let them pay you the money first. And then when you start doing more jobs and you do more things, then you can start charging more. Don't charge ridiculous ass prices. Start off with a measly $50 to $100 for a gig. Even if you charge it by hour, then that's cool. Motherfuckers is willing to work with you. Drop a contract with the person that wants to work with you. Drop a contract. Save yourself the embarrassment. Don't be asking for money all willy-nilly without a goddamn contract. That's not the way it works. You gotta drop a contract. You gotta get shit done. Don't do the shit industry-wise. Do it underground. Stay under the radar. Because I've seen so many people drop contracts. They don't fucking work. They don't fucking do the shit. the way they supposed to. You gotta do this shit professional, guys. You can't just do shit all willy-nilly. If you're gonna do an interview with somebody, here's what I suggest. Charge up your stuff a couple months in advance before your interview or before your event. Check your lights. Make sure your lights is working. Make sure you got all your pieces. Make sure your camera is charged. And whatever pictures or videos you took of during, the week, the month, the couple months before you do this new event, take your camera's SD card. Like I showed y'all in the last video I made. Take your SD card, put it in the card reader, put it in your computer. Take the pictures out of your SD card from the last event you filmed. You take care of that, take care of the pictures, send them off to family and friends if you was doing a graduation event. Now if you're doing interviews, this is my suggestion. Edit your videos. Always edit your videos. Don't fuck around, don't play around. Take videos. You edit. I don't give a damn how much time I spent editing. I don't give a damn if it's only 3 hours. Take your time editing. Don't rush the shit. And if your power breaks down in the middle of editing, that's why laptops are a little bit more reliable than desktops. Desktops, you gotta do a whole bunch of stupid shit. Now, I'm not suggesting this shit, what I'm saying, to piss y'all off. I'm not suggesting that at all. What I'm saying is that if you're gonna do an event or you're going to if you're gonna film an interview, film the shit at least 1 to 2 hours. Get to know the person that you're interviewing. Get to know them better. Now, when I did the one with my big sister, which is she is the owner, founder of Boss Lady Radio. I suggest y'all check her out. She's on Spreaker. And mainly I think most of her recordings is mainly on YouTube, I believe. I can't really freaking remember. But yeah, like with my big sister, she is not only is she a singer, but she's also a podcaster. She's been doing music and radio almost all her life, even when I was growing up. So yeah, if you want to check her out on YouTube. She's on the Boss Lady. That's all I gotta say. Yeah. So shout out to Boss Lady Radio for hiring me to do the interview last night. I had a lot of fun, you know. And the person I was interviewing during my last night little interview was Larry Edwards. And now he's a very good friend of mine. Yeah. So check him out on YouTube as well. And you can also check him out on Apple iTunes and Spreaker as well as my sister. You can check them both out. I'm not saying this stuff just to be funny. I literally did interviews last night. That was the best thing I could ever do. Even if I just get hired to just do interviews, you gotta keep it professional, guys. You gotta keep it spicy. You gotta have fun with when you interview. You can't just be all boring and shit. Have fun. Be yourselves. And if you cuss in your interviews, okay, it don't really fucking matter. Guys, being professional means you can still be yourself, but you gotta keep it cool. You can't just do shit all willy-nilly. And like I said, if you're gonna do events like parties and award shows, book shit 3 to 6 months in advance. Don't book shit a week before the event, because that's gonna fuck with you. Say like you have an event coming up around Christmas. Now, Christmas is, oh God, let me see. September is in 2 days. Okay. Say like your event is around Christmas at the church and you need somebody to film it. You book your camera person in advance. You book your church. You book some other stuff in advance, like food and catering. Book that shit 2, 3 months in advance. Now this is how I would do it. This is how I would split things down a minute. You book your place 3 to 6 months in advance. You book that first. Take care of the booking, all that shit. If you gotta pay a little tiny fee just to get the place booked for the whole entire day, then pay it. Save your money. Because I've seen so many people make this stupid ass mistake. They take money that they get, and instead of them investing it into the event that they supposed to be hosting, they take their money and they gamble it away. No! If you get more than $1,000 in your pocket, set some money to the side for the event that you're trying to do. Set aside at least $500 to $600. Set that shit aside. Then when you get through taking care of that, stack up some more, put some more aside for food. You gotta eat, right? You gotta take care of your events, guys. Because when you book events, that's more money going in your pocket. That's more bread for you. That's what people don't understand. Like with me, I I did everything 2 to 3 months in advance. It wasn't the funnest thing I did, but I at least kept it professional. I had my camera set up right. I set it up to the exact settings I wanted, all that shit. I'm not doing that shit industry wise. I'm not doing all that. My camera practically gonna be strictly be used for interviews only. And I'm buying another one sometime in the near future so I can use that strictly for vlogging. I want you guys to understand something. I'm not saying this shit just to be funny about it. I'm telling you guys, I literally did this shit. I literally do this shit. I've been filming for 15 years. And let me be perfectly clear. If I can do it as young as I am, and with my autism and all the rest of that shit, you could do the same goddamn thing. I don't give a fuck how you want to slice or dice. You gotta keep it spicy. You gotta keep it professional. It's not about a matter of, oh, I thought it was just the way you can do it on willy nilly. You can't. You can't. I don't give a flying fuck how the fuck you want to put it. If you're gonna keep shit spicy, do yourself a favor and save time, energy. Do yourself a favor. If you want to have more jobs and if you want to book more events, book shit 3 to 6 months in advance. Book it 3 to 6 months in advance. That way, when the actual event coming up, you ain't gotta worry about booking the place. You already got it booked. It's already been paid for, and you already got the people you want set up for it. And if you're gonna hire a camera person, hire a professional. Don't hire motherfuckers just because they say they got a goddamn camera. No, hire a person that knows what the hell they're doing. See, like with me, this is what I did last night before I did the interview. I checked my lights, they were working fine. But the only rookie mistake I ever made was I had the wrong softbox for my lights. So I couldn't really use it last night. So I had to depend on the light from the hotel. I mean, not the hotel, I'm sorry, from the place that I was doing the interview at. Um, Once again, you gotta keep it professional. The event is not, and stop making the event you're hosting all about you. It's not. It's about your brand, and your reputation. Once you get that through your thick ass skull, you can get more gigs. Like when I did that for my when I did the interview for my underground film company, which is Brand Junior Entertainment, which is my YouTube channel. When I did that, I made a damn contract with the person I was interviewing, and we sat down, we talked about it, we went over the price range. I only charged them $100. That's how you do it. You go low first, especially if it's your first gig. Now, if it's your first event, this is what I suggest. Talk to the person after they fly into your town for on the day of the event. Talk to the person that you're interviewing or you filming the event for. You give them your price and you said set price. Now, here's the best way I suggest you do with the prices. If you're gonna charge somebody, let's say you charge them $200. What you do is, and this is just my suggestion, what you do is You ask them how you want them to pay you. Do you want them to pay you after you get started or after you're done? Before you get started or after you get done? Now if they pay you after you're finished and they want to pay you in installments, you ask they ask, let them ask you if you want them to do it in installments or whatever. Have a card set up. Have a debit card set up, not a fucking credit card, none of that shit. Set up your debit card. Set it up on your phone, like I did. Set it up on your phone. Because when you set it up on your phone, you're giving yourself more leeway to get it done. And use your card for your company card. Like with my card. I'm using it for my company, which is Brennan Junior Entertainment. Yeah. You set it up like that. You take that, you set that up, and you get it done. You can't keep fucking around and think everything is just gonna. No! When you get shit done, and I'm just gonna say this for the sake of argument. When you get shit done like that, you're giving yourself more time to do jobs, more time to do gigs. Like me and my sister already booked shit in advance. Me and her booked this shit 3 months ago. And now when we got it done last night, we kept it professional. We got it done. We got it done. We was in, out, done. And don't do long ass interviews. God, I can't express that. Arr! Don't do that. Because what you're doing is you're setting yourself up for fucking failure. And that's the problem. Stop doing that. The interviews don't have to be long ass, 2 hour ass conversations. No. Just think of the interview as you having a regular ass conversation as if you were at a bar or at a club or something. Like I did. Matter of fact, later on tonight, um, I'm gonna be posting my I'm gonna be posting the interview that I did last night with the friend of mine. Now you're gonna be hearing some shit in the background. I had my headphones on the whole time so I can hear what I was supposed to hear. And that's another thing. If you're gonna get This is for anybody that's in film school right now. If you're gonna use your fucking film equipment, this is what I suggest. Plug your headphones into your camera. If you're gonna use your camera professionally, use your headphones for that too. I would save my headphones strictly for gigs. If you want to use it for everyday use, that's cool too. But if you're gonna use your headphones for jobs, my suggestion is that you save it for when you really want to get shit done. I'm not saying this to be funny. I'm not saying this shit to piss anybody off. I'm not saying this shit to even to get it to even put it in, to even piss people off. I want y'all to understand something. If you're gonna do events, if you're gonna do interviews or whatever, keep it professional. Now, I am gonna be promoting myself as far as doing events and shit like that. But here's my suggestion. I'm gonna start doing interviews and and doing live show events and stuff like that. And I will be posting it here on my channel. So I can show you guys what the fuck to really do. Everybody else wants you to do shit industry wise, but if you want to do it underground wise, I got you. I will be filming more videos like interviews and parties and shit like that. I will be doing that soon. I just gotta get the money together to get that done. And if you see me like in your town and you want like booking an event, if you're doing an event, you want me to film it for you, I will be charging, but I'm not gonna charge you a lot. I just thought I'd point that out. So to anybody out there who wants me to film an event for them or film or do an interview with them or whatever. Even if you just want me to film it and you want me to get to know you a little bit better, come talk to me. I'm on Facebook, Insta, and Twitter. Yeah. All my social media accounts is in the bio. So if you want to do any of that stuff with me, you're more than welcome to book an event with me. Even if you're a YouTuber yourself and you just want me to get and you just want the viewers to get to know you a little bit better, you're more than welcome to do a live chat with me on here on YouTube. I'm cool with that too. I will be willing to do that. I want you guys to understand that this is no longer going to be just a hobby for me. Now I'm gonna really pull this shit in full time. I'm a full-time interviewer and a writer. So I'm gonna start doing that full time too. I want you guys to understand something. I'm gonna be start posting videos and stuff on my Insta, Facebook, and my Twitter. I'm gonna start doing that really soon. So you guys can get to know what I do. If you want to keep shit professional, guys, you gotta keep it spicy. If you're gonna do events like tiny little concerts and shit like that, book it at a jazz club or something. Book it at a club where you know you're gonna end up making more cash. And if you're gonna book bigger events like lectures and 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 speaks, shit like that. If you're gonna be booking events like that, book it at a hall or something. Don't do shit like at a medical building and a bowling alley and a gas station. That ain't fucking professional. That is stupid as hell. I've heard so many stories from so many people that they'd be like, man, I wish I hired you because at least you would have kept it professional because I know how to book shit. If you're gonna do shit like interviews and shit like that, book it at a hotel. Book it at a hall or something, like at a dance hall or something. And if you're gonna do something film a party or something, book it at a bar. There are plenty of bars in every goddamn city that will not mind working with you, and they will fucking pay you. Like, people, y'all need to use y'all fucking common sense. Common sense will tell you, oh, this shit ain't fucking professional. I'm not doing this. And if you can't book shit 3 to 6 months in advance, do it virtually. It's okay to do that. You can't really do shit at bigger spaces anyway because of fucking COVID. You can't really do that. You can really do shit virtual. Schools do virtual graduations all the time. Been doing it for the last 2 years. You guys gotta stop thinking that just because you're a promoter or you're a filmmaker or whatever, especially if you're underground, don't think for 1 second that just because you did two fucking little jobs or whatever the fuck it is, that you're automatically a professional. No, it takes experience and it takes hard work. And if you're gonna do shit like this full time on the ground, practice. It's not just about, guys, it's not just about the focus anymore. It's all about how you do it. You gotta stop thinking that everything is just gonna work. No, no, you gotta keep it together, guys. It's not gonna always be like this. If you're gonna do shit professionally, get it done and get it done the right way. Set it up the way you need it to be set up. Balance your shit out. Practice with the shit. Take the next 4 to 6 months and just practice. That way, when the event hit, you'll know what the fuck you're doing. And stop putting when you film somebody doing a small concert at a party, you take your lighting and you place the lighting either right next to you, which is 4 or 5 feet away from the person you're filming, Or you take your lighting and you put it behind you, or you put the lighting in front of you. But keep the lighting for at least 4 to 6 feet away from the person that you're filming. Don't put it 2, 3 inches close to their face. That's how you get. That's how your skin get damaged, and that's how you get fucking sunburn. And another thing, check the acoustics on your camera. I'm talking to my filmmakers underground. If you're gonna do this professionally, you take your camera, you test out the acoustics. If your acoustics is fucked up, you check the camera's channels. And if they're not balanced, like I said, because when you know when your shit is balanced, the light is green. I'm telling you guys, y'all doing this shit unprofessionally is a waste of time. Do what you gotta do. Just do what you gotta do. I'm gonna film more events. I'm gonna film more interviews and stuff like that as time goes on. Keep it together. That's all I gotta say. I want to thank you guys for watching my video. Again, click the subscribe button, click that notification bell so you that way every time you know I upload a brand new video. And as always, keep it professional, keep it tight, because anything else is practically bullshit. Again, shout out to my mom. Mommy, happy birthday. I love you. Mwah. Yeah. Um, Later on today, I'm gonna do a video dedication directly to my mother because today is her birthday. She just turned 62. So yeah. And another thing, if you're gonna do this shit for your family, think about how badly you need the money. Like my mom always used to tell me, how bad do you want it? When you keep that question in your head, then you know what the fuck to do. Yeah. So I love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. See you later.